Tell us about your horrible local game store.
You know how long it feels like since we've done this sort of video?
So long.
It really does.
Long.
It feels like all I've done is...
Reddit cringe.
Reddit cringe. Well, that's because...
And shout at the world with Garbro.
And shout at people. Yeah. I feel like I like doing them style ones with Garbro though. But... I don't know, I don't want to turn into one of those, like, gardening channels or, like, drama channels.
Let's get back to your roots.
Like, I want to hear funny stories.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to hear. So, Megan, do you want to tell about that time I invited myself to that guy's game? And
we've said about this many a times. But you do this quite often. You invite yourself into people's scenarios.
Like, I thought the guy said, like, he said he was on. I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'd be up for that. And
he didn't.
Like,
it's James's autism.
Yeah,
where he can't read people's facials.
Look, I asked him to add me on Facebook actually, and I
we done the autism test, by the way.
Oh yeah, what did I score again?
You scored 120 something, which is like
in the sparky range.
You've got autism. I scored like dead on 15, so I do not, which I knew.
Did you? Did you need that just for?
Yeah.
Right, well, do you want to link you find the test and you guys can do it in the comments?
How spurgy you are.
Oh my god.
And our friend really wanted James to do it. She was like, I just want to see what James's score is like because I need to see it. Her score was higher than James.
Yeah. That, honestly though, knowing what she's like, it's, yeah, I can see that. You know, like, she likes to laugh, but... Okay, I can't.
We all know.
Yeah, we all know. Exactly. Like, let's just jump into this one, will we?
I'm working up to actually going to my local game store.
You have to really think. I mean, it's been that long since you've read anything.
Yeah. Last time I tried to go in for board games night, and my social anxiety shot through the roof, and I had a mini existential crisis in the parking lot.
Been there many
a time. I'm actually pretty social and fun around a crowd that is mixed with friends and unknowns.
I'd press X to date. See if you're not having a panic attack in the parking lot.
Do you even play tabletop role-playing games?
If the thought of... I like the idea of social interactions, but actually doing it...
I'll play on Roll20.
Yeah.
But trying to elbow into a totally alien friend group turns me into full autism. I start sweating to the point of a glistening forehead. I don't know where to put my hands, etc, etc. Might take a shot of whiskey before I go in to listen up. Before that, I went straight to a Magic the Gathering draft and will never go again. I got BTFO.
Yeah, he got absolutely molested.
Okay. By some try-hard turbo autist correctly guessing my cards before I set them down. I don't know if that's normal, but I found it extremely off-putting.
Activate no. Is there any memes like that? Like, you activate my trap card, but for Magic the Gathering?
Honestly, I don't care about Magic. I have no idea
Magic's so popular.
I don't care about memes that deal with Magic because they're gonna be awful anyway.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad. I tried to get Ozzy to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And he's just not into it. He doesn't care.
No. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know that since it's a local game store, there are probably 10 people inside with less social ability than me. But for some reason, my head thinks in a new social crowd is some life or death thing that I need to make a friend or die. When I should just chill, fill the place out, and be receptive to new people. I wish I had just one IRL board game friend to go with. My girlfriend hates board games and the idea of playing tabletop role-playing.
I would like a board game friend, just putting that out there. Megan doesn't like board games. I've been getting into board games.
Yeah.
Megan does not.
It's not that I don't like them. It's just...
You don't have the time.
I don't have the time
that and also
to sleep at the minute.
Yeah,
Never mind do anything else.
Yeah, you don't really have the time for anything, if I'll be honest with you. That's honestly why, like, honestly, we'd be so sunk with, like, Garbro, because, like...
Everybody thank Garbro and go and buy his Kickstarter.
Yeah,
because he's keeping us afloat at the minute.
Yeah, he is. I'm not even joking. See, anyway, let's just keep going. But yeah, I get it. But I'm sorry, you just got to get over yourself, man. I don't know what else to say.
I don't know. Take a shot of vodka or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's not easy.
Diazepam.
What? Yeah, get a few diazepams in you.
They bought the vape shop out next door 2 years ago, and the Magic the Gathering of 40k players and their odours are corralled out of the main part of the shop, so I can go to the store on a Friday night and not have to shout to be heard. Parking's still, but whatever.
Megan noticed that whenever we went to the game store, there was deodorant in the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he got that unlocked.
Yeah,
He looked at that. I'm opening a game store. What do I need? I need games, cards. Oh, I'll get deodorant as well.
Yeah, as much deodorant as humanly possible.
They have a swanky gaming table for RPG games in the back. Real nice. Cup holders, nice wood finish. Makes me want one until I see the price.
Yeah, they're like, £1,000 one is trash. Like, you need to go for like 3,000-4,000. It's ridiculous.
RPG section is lackluster with mostly 5th edition stuff, and the rest are of expected big games: Cyberpunk, Pathfinder, Flavour of the Month, Power Rangers, Fallout, and current year's shelf filler, Thirsty Sword Lesbian. At least they started stocking paints that aren't Citadel. 40k has an entire corner to itself. Standard fare and prices, yawn. Great sales though. Got Mansions of Madness 2nd edition for $65. They like to do gift wrapped mystery boxes, but they told which one it was. And 75% off Omnibus Comics last holiday. Employees range from local bros to chill.
Well, that's alright. You know what? Good for you. Like, it's nice to hear about a good game store. I have no idea how they stay open in the slightest. 90% of them. Our ones are good. Bar Geek Retreat. Yeah. None of my homies like Geek Retreat. Honestly, you should. I joined one of their groups on Facebook, and you just need to see it. It's funny.
I joined it too.
It's funny. It's
not even funny.
No, normally, no. I'm not one to like. Let's point and laugh. But honestly, see the guy that like runs it. It's it's comical. I wish I could talk more about it, but I wouldn't want to. Think about
Soy Face.
Yeah.
But in like a 4'2" body.
Yeah. He's so like into it, and all he does is like he does like these like videos, and like it's all like.
And no, I can't even. I
don't even know. I don't want to talk about too much because I don't want to be like, you know what I mean. You just can't. You can't be like slagging.
But it's horrible.
It's bad. It's comically bad, if I be honest with you.
The worst one in town went out of business about 6 months ago. It was kind of inevitable, given that the owner was a washed-up, sports-obsessed dude bro who's openly contemptuous of the TG shit he stocked and his patrons.
Why would you even do
this? He wanted
to
own a sports bar, but people heard sports and then thought tabletop sports.
Yeah. What? Is it just weird? Everyone that I've ever met that's like into 40k, it's like, yeah, I'll get into Blood Bowl. They always look at it, it's like, yeah, someday I'll get into Blood Bowl. 15 years later, yeah, I'm gonna get into Blood Bowl someday. Everyone's just like, yeah, I think I'll get into Blood Bowl. I never will. Blood Bowl always sounded so cool to me as a child. I thought it sounded like such a cool setting. I'm still not going to get into it. I just can't. I don't know, man. Maybe someday. Has anyone actually played Blood Bowl?
In the comments, I really want to play it.
I do want to play it, though. It looks like a fun. Like, anyway, like, the models are cool. Let's just keep going.
He originally wanted to open a sports memorabilia shop and only begrudgingly stocked Magic and wargaming stuff when he realised the market for signed jerseys and hockey cards wasn't big enough to sustain a brick and mortar shop.
What? Yeah, why would you get into this? That sounds like, honest to God, that sounds like an eBay store / web store. Yeah. Let's be serious. You should make a dope new website with Wix.
Didn't you make one with Wix?
No, it's Squarespace. No,
he seemed pretty resentful that his shop ended up being that local game store that happens to also sell some sports crap. It didn't help that some of the employees at the shop were pretty aspy, who clearly had some social issues. Overall, just a really uninviting place to shop and play. The only thing it had going for it was a good waterfront location. The local game store I regularly visit used to have one really nasty narcissist who was essentially single-handedly running the business into the ground. I think in every game store there's one nasty narcissist. Maybe not who runs it, but who is definitely in it.
Yeah, there's one guy.
You know exactly who I'm thinking about.
Yeah, there's always that one guy that just seems to not have like a home to go to.
Yeah.
And just like lives.
Yeah, and you
there.
know who I think. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I had him on Facebook, and the guy's just kind of not. You know, like we've talked about him before. I don't really want to get into it because
basically he had. Do
you ever want to like? Did you ever like watch Arch Warhammer and Sargon in like 2016 and then decide I'm going to
base my whole personality?
And then whenever you go into the game store, I'm not even joking, I would watch like This Week in Stupid or whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, like it was as if he had memorized the script and
he did though.
He would do stuff like don't get me wrong, I quite like fucking like Sargon and Arch. Like,
and he was English, which made it worse.
Yeah, but it was almost as if like,
insufferable.
He memorized these talking points.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what these people on the internet told me what to think. You know what I mean? It's like it's one thing like okay, put your own twist twist on it, whatever. But like, see if you're going to like part.
He's just a dick. It's just a dick.
Someone said to me in the comments the other yesterday, it's like, "Oh, James is Catholic. That explains why he complains about the Anglos all the time." It's like, from Northern Ireland, man, what do you expect?
Everybody complains about the Anglos.
The eternal Anglo. Oh my god.
So basically, he had this little clique of a few other people who sucked up to him, and anyone who displeased them in any way ended up being banned or exaggerated or even made up transgressions by this little employee. The owner is this nice old guy who had stopped with the hands-on running of the store, and that's when it started. Before this, most events would regularly fill out all their tables, be it for draft, standard or casual EDH night. In about a year, most events were lucky to fire because this single employee had created such a negative atmosphere in there after rapid fire banning 30 people.
Yeah, just...
You're gonna go nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard enough running a frigging game store, never mind just running it into the ground.
See, that would be the biggest problem with a game store. Okay, what do you do with, like, say that person we were just talking about, the guy that lives
I'd
there.
be the worst person to open a game store, because gatekeeping would be mad. It's like, you smell out, magic out.
You guys are looking to run a 5e campaign.
Blue hair out.
I don't think it's going to work out here. To be honest with you, man, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go to Geek Retreat, okay? I love that.
No, you can't vape here. Out.
You know the way I love it that I can actually say its name because Geek Retreat's like a franchise in the UK, so I don't have to worry about complaining about Geek Retreat. See if your local game store is a Geek Retreat. I feel bad for you, man. I'm sorry. You need to find a better store.
Eventually, the owner caught on and fired the guy and reversed all the bans he had made. That was about 5 years ago now, and it's only in the past few months or so that attendance has gone back pre-dark time now.
That sounds about right. Once you get a reputation for something, you're pretty much
they're not going to go.
You need to remember just how niche this isn't like a bar.
No.
Well, to be fair, bars are so Northern Ireland is a bit different than a lot of places. So, do you want to talk about the football club?
No.
Do you not want to talk about the football club?
No.
Can we just say that there was a bar and...
no, don't, because just in case people watch this that know us, I don't want to get...
I
don't want to get my kneecaps done, that's not...
Megan, there was literally... they had like a shutter gate thing where you had to get beat in. Imagine going to a bar...
It was like going into a prison.
Literally, imagine that. Imagine a bar that has like you have to speak through the intercom.
But like it had like prison walls, like they were literally about 12 foot tall with barbed wire over the top. It's like who's jumping it and who's jumping out? That's what I want to know.
I wonder what type of Google patrons go here.
So,
who would want to turn their drinking spot into a little bunker? I wonder what type of groups would do that sort of thing.
Yeah, well, let's not speak anymore.
We're playing all right. Let's just keep going. All right, guys. Like, you know, if I owned a game store, I would make it a bunker. It'd be really cool. I would like have it 40
and only it's not even that. It's only James in the corner in the dark with a candle playing Mortborg. And when he comes through the door, it's like Bilbo with a ring.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you know this, but we've got a website with lots of models. And whenever I say lots of models, I mean lots of models. We've got models for any setting that you can think of. With humans with biddies, animals that shouldn't have biddies but do have biddies, dwarves and elves with biddies. Look, we've got a lot of smut models. But it doesn't stop there. We really do have models for anything and everything. And to be honest, they look so good. Chef's kiss, so good. But it's not all smut for all you good Christian Minecraft server players. We've got you covered. And we even got the weebs covered too, which is unusual for this channel because we don't like weebs.
The weebs aren't that bad, okay? They're just fun to laugh at.
We also have 5th edition subclasses and adventures, which some of them are free for download, and we sell a physical printed copy of Steel Water as well, and you can request a signed version if that's your thing, where I'll draw a penis on it for you.
If you want us to sign a couple decks, we'll give you decks, okay, guys? That's what
anyway,
we want.
If you enjoy what we do here, go ahead and check out the website. It helps us out so much, and we don't need to worry about our YouTube overlord striking down another one of our channels. Our website is also now available as an app on Android. Also, the winner of the daily giveaway is this guy! Yay! Woo!
Look, anyway, in for a chance to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, automatically entered in.
And to claim the prize, you just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Let's get back to the video. I had the displeasure of visiting. Store layout was essentially just a long hallway. Store regulars were either autists that derp Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anime waifu card games, or degenerates of society that frankly should not have been let out of prison.
I mean, like, see, this is the thing. What do you do? Like, let's be serious. Go play games to attract the biggest weirdos known to man. And yes, I consider myself one of those people. How do you manage that? How do you keep the spurginess level down, but also keep the normie aspect down?
I know.
Do you know what I mean? You don't want the Funko Pop crowd. You don't want the heckin' science guys. You know what I mean?
You don't want like the Switch player corners.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah.
But how do you?
I know.
Do you know what I mean? How do you balance? It's a balancing act.
Owner's pet dog allowed to roam free. Layers of dog hair on everything.
I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with it. Stock was woefully outdated to the point of being faded. Boxes of unsorted cards everywhere, could basically pocket a handful wherever you wanted, whenever you. The owner either never showed up or sat in a computer in the middle of the hallway playing Dota.
Or one of our ones, the guy.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he plays Dota on his laptop at the till.
When he wasn't around, the players ran the store, even manned the till for themselves or others.
Well, that's pretty mad. Like, I don't know how that's going to work out for you, but okay.
Remarked that a store like this couldn't possibly maintain itself without being some kind of front/money laundering operation.
See the amount of times me and Megan watch like Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmares. And it's like...
No, it's definitely money. It has to be money.
Oh,
it
yeah,
has to be money laundering.
We've been in business for like 50 years, but like, see the last like 10,
We're
15...
also like 4 million in debt. How?
What did you do?
How did you go so badly?
Like, it had to have been.
Other players nod and explain that owner has massive debts and is using the local game store to funnel money into an illegal nightclub.
That would explain a lot.
Well, it's been years since I've been close to actual fist fights.
Wait, what?
Went there for less than a week and I was almost sucked into a brawl twice. Me, anytime I go anywhere.
No. Megan's got me. Like, how many fights have we never gotten to do with boomers recently? See, like, old men. What was the last one? So, there was the one at the Marching Parade, and then, what was the other ones, Megan? I can't remember now.
Man at Garage.
Oh, yeah. So, look, we're moving house. Megan, we have this bit of furniture. We don't have anywhere else to put it, but we really like the bit of furniture. So, we end up giving it to Megan's sister to hold on to. And where it is, it's really hard to park. I end up parking in the garage. I jumped out.
The garage is literally like 10 feet away.
Yeah, I just jumped out.
Well, whenever I say garage, it's a petrol station, so like a gas station. And I literally parked in, James parked in where the car wash is. Like, saying that, nobody was looking at their car wash. James jumped out, ran to the house, and ran back.
Under 2 minutes.
Like, it wasn't even 2 minutes, it was like a minute.
Yeah.
And the fella who owns the place came out and knocked on the window, and I rolled down the window. I was like, hello. And he went, you can't park here. And I got up and like looked through the rear view window, and I went, well, there's nobody looking to get their car washed. And he goes, yes, but I'm trying to run a business. And I was like, yeah, but you can wait 1 minute. To
be fair, like, we've been having like a really hard time at it recently, and Megan was just not having it.
I was not having it. And the fella buys all these shitty rundown cars and tries to sell them on. And I was like, well, maybe if you didn't buy half these shitty cars and park them all over the place, people would actually be able to get parked and go into your place of business. And then he went, but I'm still trying to run a business, there's no need to be rude. And I was like, well, no need to friggin' act like that whenever I'm only here for a minute. Right, piss off. And I said, do you want me to give you £3 for the car wash?
I would have paid for the car. Like, you know, either way, the guy comes to me when I was coming back. Because I said, dude, oh no, just ask my wife. She's in the car. I just got on. Like, you know, I didn't want to fucking be stuck with him. And he came back. He's like, you're a fucking joke. You know that, man. You're a joke. You're a joke. He's like, why? What are you on about? He's like, I'm parking car. I was like, why? What'd you say? Like, I don't know. He's one of those cultures. Like, all right, man, not to worry. See you later. See, this is the thing. The amount of times Megan's literally near got me into fist fights. It's ridiculous.
It's not getting you into fist fights.
No, Megan, it's been close. It happens at least once a month.
Well, yeah.
It does happen at least once a month. And then the other time you were... Look, let's just keep going. This video's not about me near getting into fights. It's one thing, I'll get into fights with people. I really don't want to get into fights with, like, pensioners.
Yeah, but like, you don't have to. I'll do the work.
The average age of these people that Megan gets into fights with are minimum 58 plus.
Well, that's only because, like, and I'm very good with old people, and old people love me.
Yeah, you are.
But I won't respect them if they don't respect me. And I don't give a fuck.
You don't respect his car wash.
I don't give a fuck about his car. Nobody's looking to get his fucking car
Yeah. I don't know. You're a fucking joke. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, okay, sure, whatever.
It's alright. I went in the other day and he was on till and he didn't recognise me.
There you go. All good.
Games Workshop store in my town. As a teen, I get into 40k right around Dark Vengeance. Red Shirt that runs it was the type to literally try to hump you when you walk in. Red Shirt sees profits go up with Dark Vengeance release, think he can have that all to himself. Quits and opens his own store down the street.
Okay.
Practice to dry hump customers carries over to the store he opens, constantly trying to sell. With regulars, it's pretty obvious that things we like / what factions we play. I play guard. I have disposable income.
Yeah, that's one way I said. I actually have money to spend.
I have money.
I play a horde army, so I do.
Yeah. Easy sell. When new guard comes out, and as long as it's something that fits my army, I typically get it. No sales pitch needed. He goes out of his way to try and convince you to buy random things like, hey, I know you've played guard and only guard for the last 6 years, but what about this Turvagon model?
Yeah.
Or how about this Eldar flyer for the non-existent Eldar army you don't have? Always complaining about barely scraping by, come to find out he was selling his trade account stock at full price the entire time. New actually friendly local game store opens across town, selling at a slight discount, and the staff don't hump you when you walk in. Red Shirt shop closes within the year. I've since moved out of town, but when I stop in, I'll buy something at the new games just because I can. Okay, just stop mouthing off that you're friggin' rich. Just because I can. I have disposable income. Alright.
If you guys are interested, we do have models at neckbeardia.co.uk. However, we're still getting abused by little Neil. Russians are still looking to put it on threats at the post.
Yes. Still can't do anything about that.
They haven't reinstated international post yet, and I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm sorry, right? It's just a bit of a nightmare.
It's literally can't do anything
literally one of our rooms is just full. I've started moving them over to my mum's house as like a store, as like a warehouse, because we've just got like
literally
bags.
running out of room of bags of packages that we cannot send anywhere.
Yeah, they're just stuck.
So
if you want, think of it like a secret surprise, so you can order stuff off us and it's going to be sitting here with us, and we don't know when it's going to be back on. It could be back on by the time this video goes up live,
it could be back on
in a week's
next year. Who knows?
So think of it like
but you will get it eventually.
Think of it like a Christmas present almost. It's like, I completely forgot I ordered this. Hey, and then it comes in. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's absolutely appalling. It's really bad. YouTube's absolutely abusing us with everything. We can't even sell you guys stuff without it getting to you. Anyway, look, let's just keep going. You guys, let's just keep going.
Became a Funko Pop merch house slowly but steadily, to the point where they simply removed the tables to make space for more useless and retarded merch. They also started selling lots of nerd paraphernalia like keychains, stamps, clothes, etc. All obviously overpriced. They removed the comic section as well.
I mean, no harm was ever lost with removing the comic book section.
They sell some leftover RPG books and miniatures still rotting in a forgotten corner, and a big pile of D&D 5th edition shit in the most visible spot possible. The only other real tabletop thing they have is a wall for Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, sleeves, decks, box, etc. All you ever see there nowadays are Critical Role or D&D 5th edition babies, fake nerd people that know what D&D is all about because they watch Stranger Things. The owner is an obnoxious piece of shit that pretends to be a semi-pro in Magic, just building overpriced meta-modern decks and pretending he's good at the game and a Marvel Comics fanboy. The employers are mostly ethos, the girl gamer type that fat 20-year-old nerd loves to drool over, and a couple of old Magic the Gathering friends that live with their parents in their late 30s and work there just to get better deals on Magic the Gathering cards and make some money to sink into Magic the Gathering. This guy's going off. They've recently been getting into...
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is. Stand-up guys overall. Unfortunately, the more they sell out to pop fashion nerd trends, the better they're doing, and are planning to open a new shop in a basement somewhere downtown to contain the grognards.
Yeah, you need it. You need to shimmy them. Get the book off shape and get them away.
There was another shop that was actually good, but it got murdered by in-house drama and serious mismanagement. We used to play board games, Magic the Gathering and RPGs there at least a couple of times a week for a few years. It was good while it lasted, I guess.
Aww.
This guy's seen someone, heard some shit.
He's been hurt before.
He's been hurt. He was hurt.
He was hurt. I like to imagine what was that line? The negative XP one. She's a teenage dream if you heat yourself. That's what I'm imagining with the honestly, look, like, let's be serious. I worked in hospitality for a very long time, and yeah, if you wanted to be a waiter or whatever, or a waitress, pretty much they're not going to hire uglies. They're just not. If you want to be a waitress or a waiter, you need to be good looking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the reason why, it just gets sales.
Yeah.
It just does.
And it gets tips.
It just does. And I'm going to assume what works for hospitality works for retail as well. So sadly, the ugly nerds get in the back. You're in the stockroom tonight, boy. Or what was that? What was that company?
Argos?
No, not Argos.
Oh, you're
Argos. Oh, do you remember that troll woman?
Yes, it was.
The little troll, the hag woman.
That's what I was talking about. We only came out the back every time you went to Argos, and she would like hobble out the back with a hunch. And she's like, here you go, darling.
Yeah, that was it. Do the voice.
Thank you.
I can't remember. Do the voice.
Here you go, darling. There you go. You're right.
I forgot about her.
She was English.
Yeah, she was great. She was.
Oh.
She was absolutely great.
You're thinking of Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yes, Abercrombie and Fitch. Yeah. We did have Abercrombie and Fitch, but it wasn't like the way Americans make it out to be. Like, our ones were just like pitch black.
No, that's Hollister.
Well, yeah, no, I don't think we did.
We did have an Abercrombie and Fitch,
Did
but
we?
it didn't last very long. The Hollister lasted longer because everybody wanted the body sprays. That was it.
Oh, was that what it was?
Nobody ever wore the clothes. The only time people actually went in there was to get a picture, like next to the background, and then put up on their Facebook or Bebo or whatever it is. It's like working at Hollister. It's like, no, you're not. You're like 14. Shut up. Shut up.
Oh my word. So yeah, how would you fuck up a game store? What would be, if you were to purposely make the worst game store, how would you do it? First of all, I would definitely never buy bleach for the toilet, ever. And I would also not bother with toilet roll while I was at it. Toilet roll would actually be forgotten about completely.
No.
In fact, I would actively block the toilet on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Anytime it would get fixed, I would just clog it up on purpose.
Yeah.
Next step, no stock whatsoever. Oh no, what I would do is actually
no hand soap as well in the bathroom.
That goes without saying, Maggie.
Yeah,
Let's be
no
serious.
hand soap.
No, actually, I would stock it. All I would stock would be Radiant Citadel and Fatal. That's all I would stock.
Funko Pops everywhere.
Oh yeah, Funko Pops.
It's like a hoarder's house.
Oh no, and I wouldn't even. It would only be Marvel Funko Pops at that. No other, nothing else. I don't even know what all they do Funko Pops for. I was
everything.
There is Funko Pops for you. Yeah,
everything. But
like, I'm gonna make sure it's only
Marvel.
Oh no, and not just Marvel. I'm gonna make sure it's like new Marvel. So like everything that happened after, like,
I don't know,
it has to be current. It has to be like this year's Marvel stuff, and then it just gets binned. It goes into like a landfill site. Yeah, it probably should go to a landfill site anyway.
Magic the Gathering, like 24/7 game, and all the tables are constantly took up with Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, we don't really want to know
but
them.
Nobody knows how to play it, so they're constantly asking each other how to play.
No, and what we need to do is I would definitely host like a cosplay night.
40k, but it's only Tyranids.
The boxes.
It's only Tyranids. It's only Tyranids.
What is my Tyranid players? Like, tell me this. There's a stereotype.
There is.
There's a stereotype.
Only Tyranids.
Do you know who plays Tyranids?
I know who you're gonna say.
My brother. He plays Tyranids. I'm not even joking.
Oh, that fucking explains a lot.
That's all you need to know. Oh, right. What else? How else can we make this worse? Oh, we're gonna have a milkshake machine that's always broken as well. Yeah. And definitely it's gonna be carpet.
And we sell carpet. like soda and stuff, but it's warm
and flat
because it's been shook.
yeah.
And the floor's constantly got like a grease on it.
Oh yeah, and actually, like, you know, while you ban it, I would actually just hack into it.
Yeah,
like that type of like a good flammy one. So I would.
They don't have a card machine and they never have change.
yeah. Forget about a card machine. Yeah. How else could we make this even worse? Oh, I would also. What other store could we invite? We could have a joint thing with.
Geek Retreat.
You know what? Yeah, actually, fuck that. Let's just make Geek Retreat.
It's just Geek
Oh, you know, and also I would have every flag. I would also put the map flag up, so I would.
Yes.
To go like,
Yes.
or is it map? Is that what they call it?
I don't know.
You know that flag.
I know what you mean.
Imagine actually.
I know.
What the fuck is happening to this world?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
It's ridiculous. But anyway, that's our decision on a horrible game.
Yeah, that's how
yours?
we're going to make it as worse as possible.
What's yours? Just Geek Retreat. But yes, let us know down below what you think about this video.
It's been a while since we've done like a normal.
Check out the website if you want, but you know the situation with the postage.
Sorry about the postage. If you buy anything or you order anything,
don't know when you're gonna get it, but you will get it, my guy.
It'll be packed.
It's gonna be a
printed.
surprise.
It'll be sitting there. Also, whenever I mark it off as dispatched, that doesn't mean it's dispatched. That just means it's sitting there, that packed and ready. So I don't need to think about it anymore. I just
know that one's packed.
It's in the bag.
So it won't be coming yet.
Yeah, if you like,
unless you watch our video and we say, look, it's back. It's gonna be coming to you. And by that stage, if you live in America, it's probably going to take another 3 weeks to get to you.
Honestly, everything's so fucked at the minute. It's not even funny. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll talk to you next time. Yeah.
Yep. Bye.